morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Saturday morning. It's January 14th, 5:14 a.m. Happy Saturday. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. I'm going to talk a little quiet today because my son Augie is still sleeping in the other bedroom. Want him to stay asleep, so I'm going to talk a little quietly. I'm going to try and discourage Holly from making a whole lot of noise as well. It's hard to do both. But anyway, this is a little show I have been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some experiences I'm dealing with, some ups and downs we have in life. It's a show about me sharing about stuff, sharing about Holly, sharing about Augie, maybe even sharing about the dinner I had last night. We don't know where this conversation's gonna go. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, it's the pumpkin spice. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna have one more sip. I feel I owe you, my viewers, a bit of an apology. I made one goal yesterday. One, and it's to go to the store to get more varieties of coffee. Because right now, as you know, I only have gingerbread and pumpkin spice in my cupboard. I wanted to add a third, maybe a fourth flavor, so I can surprise you a little more. I don't know, with two, it seems hard to surprise you. You know what I'm saying? It's either one or the other. It's like flipping a coin and being surprised it came up tails. I mean, how surprised can you be that it came up tails? Not very surprised. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How you feeling? How'd you sleep? I slept okay. I had a really good day yesterday, but near the end, I got kind of overwhelmed with emotion, as it tends to happen, especially when you're going through a bunch of stuff. And I kind of got overwhelmed with emotion. Fortunately, I was meeting a good friend out for dinner. I ended up spending most of the day, almost the whole day with my son Augie, which was awesome. And Augie and I went out and met my friend out for dinner, and we had a nice conversation. We went to Mod Pizza, which is a pizza joint. It's a chain, but I think it's really good. And they make good pizza, and it's kind of neat because you can order your own ingredients and the amounts. You can tell them how much to put on or how much not to, and they make a great pizza. The crust is delicious. Pizza's like $10, and the food is, I think really, really good. They slide the pizza in one of those flamey onions ovens, and I don't know, cook it up just right. I had a real nice conversation with my friend. Augie enjoyed a lot of cool things to watch, and right before we left, I don't know, it's like a whole junior high got let out. And I mean, it was like 6 o'clock at night on a Friday, but it felt like a whole junior high just opened up their door and dumped into the store, because we went from kind of a quiet, mellow dining experience to a crowded, excited, felt like a lunchroom at a junior high. So, I don't know, let's have a little more coffee, see what else I want to talk about. I was saying I slept okay. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff on my mind. And, when you have a bunch of stuff on your mind, sometimes it's hard to sleep. I woke up at about 2 a.m, may have gone to the bathroom or not. And then I was laying in bed and my mind was kind of racing. And after a little while, I started hearing Augie fussing in the other room. And I was hoping he'd just roll over and go back to sleep, but he didn't. So I went in, I picked him up, seemed excited to see me. Noticed his diaper was a little full. I brought him back into my room and changed his diaper. It was all wet. Poor little guy. Who wants to sleep in a wet diaper? And Anyway, took him back into his room and cuddled him for a while, and he's the best little cuddler, you know. Puts his arms around you, or sometimes he'll put his arms down the front to keep him warm or whatever he does, and puts his head against you, and it's just the most peaceful, relaxing, loving experience and feeling. And it was nice to provide that for him, but it was also awesome to get it for me too. Because again, half an hour before I was laying in bed feeling overwhelmed and feeling stressed and feeling down, and just sharing that loving moment with my son, it made things okay at that moment. And so I was able to go back into bed and drift off to sleep for a couple more hours. And here I am now talking to you, petting Holly, speaking in a quiet voice, drinking some coffee. Hoping Augie gets some more sleep. We'll see how the morning goes, but we're never sure. So I don't know. I guess I'll probably leave you with that. It is again Saturday morning. It's 5:14, or no, excuse me, it's 5:20. But it's January 14th, so we're already halfway through the first month of the year, just about. Time flies if you don't keep your eyes open and notice it. And I don't know. Maybe time flies either way. I don't know. But again, it seems like it was just Christmas, and I still have my Christmas lights up. But anyway, it's Saturday morning. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you got a good night's sleep. I hope you wake feeling well rested and loved and safe and in a good place and around people you love and that love you. And if you're watching and you're alone right now, because that's usually the way I am outside of my dog Holly, take it as a message that you're learning to love on yourself and feel good about where you are and who you are as a person, and just learn to appreciate yourself more, because every morning you look in the mirror and the person looking back at you, you gotta learn to love one way or the other. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.